Susan, lots of preparations going into tonight. There's a lot of work in putting a festival like this together.
Huge amount of work. We've been working behind the scenes for the last probably 8 months for putting this all together. So as I say, a lot of work. It just doesn't happen overnight, or it doesn't happen in the few weeks running up to it. It's months and months of hard work by a very dedicated committee. So we're very lucky to have a great crew with us.
And it's certainly an extensive programme. There's a couple of days and nights of entertainment, of things to do for all ages and all the family. Talk me through that.
So we have 8 days. We run from last Sunday till this coming Sunday. We've over 21 events. We're trying to run as many free events as we can, but there is obviously some big gigs like Nathan Carter and the Tumbling Paddies that there's a small fee on the gate. But as you say, something for everybody. We had a fantastic photo exhibition last night. It was for all ages, lots of old photos and the history of the town. We had here on Sunday, we had Chai Me here in the Dome. So we did a beautiful relaxation morning. We had a swimming gala, we had a trad music session. As I say, movie night tomorrow night, the Tumbling Paddies. We have live pig racing. Our pigs are back on Friday night. They were hugely popular, but obviously with COVID, things, they kind of weren't in training, so they weren't able to come back last year, but they're back up and running again, so great fun.
And there's a run and cycle, and is there a dip in the pool at some stage?
There's a triathlon. So Sheena Tully and Niall Tully, their father was John Tully. He was a pharmacist here in town. He owned Tully's Total Health Pharmacy. He passed away a couple of years ago. So in his memory, they're organised a triathlon. So all the funds raised goes to the hospice, which was a cause very close to John's heart. So they have organised the triathlon. It is a swim in the swimming pool, in our beautiful outdoor swimming pool, a 20k cycle, and then a 5k run, and all the proceeds go to the Mayo Roscommon Hospice. That's on Sunday morning.
And of course it is called the Rose Festival.
The Rose Festival.
So there is a rose of the festival.
We do. We have actually 10 fabulous girls this year battling it out for the title of Rose of Castlerea. We have a great rose last year, Shannon McHugh, so she'll be handing over her title this year. The girls really get to enjoy the whole week of events, and then it finishes on Sunday night with the crowning of our new rose.
Great night coming up tonight. We're here in Summers Park in Castlerea, and this is the outdoor entertainment area that we got funding for last year. You can see a fabulous venue, and we're very excited about tonight because we have almost a sold out show here, and as you can see, we have our big dome here. We've got our big sound system, big lighting system. The lads and the girls are putting out the chairs at the moment, so it's a very exciting night coming up, and we as the Castlerea Rose Festival, we're terribly excited about it. It's an amazing amount of tickets that have been sold online, not just for Nathan but for the Tumbling Paddies, but for all of our gigs, and we're getting great support, not just from County Roscommon and West Roscommon, but from all of the west of Ireland. Huge support. Ticket sales are very, very good. It's going to be an electric night tonight, and I can't wait myself for it.
We got off to a great start. The weather hasn't been very favourable. We've been lucky. All the events so far have mostly been indoors, and what was outdoors could be transferred in, and so we got away with it for the first couple of days. The weather's definitely picked up a bit today, and we're just hoping it stays that way till 10 or 11 o'clock tonight. Nathan Carter's coming on stage later with the band, and it's first ever visit to Castlerea, which is great, and there's a great buzz around the town. You'd know there's something happening when you see the big 40-foot wagon pulling into town. It's great, it's fantastic. It creates an atmosphere. It's brilliant, and it's been huge because we built on it from last year. This was the first year of Summers Park, this is called, this site here, and the council built it last year just in time for us to launch the Eagles Tribute Band Take It to the Limit last year. Fantastic, sold out, so we knew we could do these big shows, and now we've stepped it up a notch, and we've got the biggest entertainer in Ireland at the moment is Nathan Carter. He's been a huge success.
And of course there's a level of community here and volunteerism.
There's a huge volunteers. We've on pretty much 20 people on committee all the time, and they are great volunteers because they come out and fundraise during the year as well. We do different parades in different towns, etc., and it's a great fundraiser, and all that money goes back into the Castlerea Rose Festival. We also have another 20 volunteers that come in and help run the events when the time comes around. Check our programme on Facebook. We have a fireworks show on Saturday night, and we have Big Generator live as well, free gig out in the street in the car park at Super Value, and we finish with the Rose Castlerea on Sunday night.
And when you finish that, you might get a little bit of a snooze, and then it goes into planning next year.
We're already planning next year. It's happening already. Thank you very much, Tommy.